On 04, we're going to get started anyway with Effortless and Prophecy on Blood Run.
Yep. Here we go. So we're on Effortless to begin with, and he will experience a little bit of machine gun damage in the back there as he now tries to progress to the red, and what an ideal situation that is. And he's going to pick up the red after denying it from his opponent Prophecy. And Prophecy going to creep around the corner, go for the health. This could be fatal, but Effortless misses the shot. So Effortless now, definitely in a strong position for the next Mega Health, and the red armor spawning at the same time. So what do you decide to do? You go for the Mega, because the Mega allows you to deal damage onto the red, because you get the angles, and you can't do it the other way around. So that's the decision, usually, because he has by far the better stack, so he can force his way onto one item.
He's actually just leaving Mega there.
Yeah.
He's using it to bait Prophecy, but Prophecy isn't going for it. He uses that to try to steal the red, but he misses the jump.
Yeah.
That's
GG Nuri.
probably why we haven't heard of Prophecy before.
Oh, damn. Livia.
Sorry.
Come on, be nice. That was below the
No,
belt.
I didn't know how to finish that sentence.
Okay, fair enough.
I didn't want to say that's probably why he got killed, because that's a little too obvious. So just trying to, twist things up a bit, keep it fresh for those listeners who have stuck with us through the European tournament and are also
That's quite an assumption. I wouldn't have done that, but anyway. Wow, I'm really selling the product here. Anyway, Effortless is going to pick up more armor, and Prophecy, he's at least keeping the scoreline the same. He's not really finding any fights, he's not throwing away his life, which is great, and it's definitely the way you should be doing it. But let's see, because it's Blood Run, so it's going to take some time for him to build up stack, and this portion is kind of about Effortless's ability, not necessarily to frag Prophecy, but to keep his stack low, because you can very much play the war of attrition on this map, and because of the railgun, and what the railgun allows for you to do is your opponent will never want to get close to you, but there'll be a lot of spots where you can get that long range angle on them. So if you hit a rail every now and again, and you're taking all of the major items, bar like let's say one yellow, and maybe some shards here and there, then eventually they're going to be so low if you keep hitting the shots that, oh, brutal shot, pixel rail there from Effortless, really nice. And that was definitely quite effortless. I just said that.
I was just waiting, because I've been like holding my tongue, trying.
You didn't want to be the one?
No, I didn't, and I'm so glad.
Now you can speak, you're like... Exactly. Are you afraid to talk because in case it could happen? Yeah.
I was just like, okay, let me just see until Prophecy does something, hopefully.
I'm glad I relieved that burden from your shoulders. All right.
Yeah, helping each other out here at the FACEIT TV studios. We have Effortless up 2-0
the double
as we
back.
enter 3 minutes.
Not going to pay off.
Nope.
Another fatal error from Prophecy.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's a situation again where I guess I can kind of go on the train of thought that I was talking about the war of attrition basically, and it's because it's about Prophecy's ability to survive and build up stack and avoid Effortless and find the holes in his control, so he can move around and be able to pick away that one armor, those shards, when Effortless isn't around to harass him, because he eventually needs to build up so that he can actually take a challenge or a close range engagement where he can get a nice bit of damage opening or something like that, and then force his opponent off of the Mega. Or another thing you can do is you can move yourself, let's say you steal a Mega time or a red time, and mid-fight you aim to take it, or you land on it mid-fight, and that's a gamble. But if you're behind, it's sometimes a risk you have to take, and that's another thing you can do as well, but you need the stack to do it, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that stack, build it up, to open up those options for yourself out of control. So Effortless is in a position where in control, all he has to do is just keep his opponent low, his stack controlled, and he'll never have those options, and that's kind of the idea. And then eventually, maybe you'll make a nice shot, and actually, I can actually get a kill here. Yeah. And so that's kind of the philosophy of Blood Run. Just there you go.
Exactly. He doesn't have to push. He can just keep taking the items and let Prophecy come to him.
Most certainly. I wonder if I can find that information about Prophecy from the chat. Maybe if I go to the chat, I can find something. Sometimes you can find incredible insights in the chat, and sometimes, most of the time, you find completely opposite. nothing about prophecy I see in the chat. If anyone knows anything about prophecy, you can throw it in the chat and I'll dispense that information, because we are definitely not too familiar with him or the North American scene in general, and I'm actually certain that North America is prophecy, old school TVM player back in the day. Okay, in 519, that's cool. Oh, okay.
Oh, alright.
Alright.
So.
Okay. Nice. I mean, again, it's like, even if it is, even if you do recognize prophecy, again, it's such a common nickname that it's hard to really, be sure.
Yeah, it's not quite creative, but then again, neither is Tox, but that name certainly carries a lot of ominous weight.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I do recognize that tag as well, the CD thing. I don't know, but then again, it's how many tags I've seen over the years again. Yeah. But 6-0 scoreline for Effortless, and Prophecy definitely has the kind of idea of what he should be doing, but it's kind of the execution is kind of the problem here. And Effortless has definitely showed, as far as execution goes, he is in the lead massively so. Like, better aim, his movement looks more clean, and he doesn't, miss the jumps and so on. So Effortless does seem like just a better player from what we've seen so far, and he's still running that control pretty tight. Nice, well onto Effortless there, but he needs to get a lot more than that. Of course, it's all about, again, building up the stack and then finding the ways to get onto a big item, or to somehow engineer some kind of critical.
At 4 minutes in, Prophecy really needs to make his move. I'm just going to switch to his point of view now and see what he's going to do out of control. Maybe we can learn something. He doesn't, he just watches Effortless take the yellow, and he has a shotgun. He doesn't even try to shoot him, not try to take any damage. He's just going to allow Effortless to take items uncontested, something which we haven't seen, we don't see very often usually.
Yeah, it can be a case sometimes. It depends on how out of control you are, I guess. But
especially with the time remaining, though,
yeah.
Prophecy needs to get aggressive.
He does. He's only got 25 armor at the moment. Maybe if he can pick up a yellow, he can figure out what to do. But nice damage there. That's exactly what he needs. But unfortunately, sticking around for that last shot, Effortless will connect, and that's going to be the end of that attempt.
Yep.
Unless there are some crazy lucky nades that come in onto Effortless's head, but that's not the case. Effortless will dodge those and pick up the mega health, so he's stacked up once again, and just really kind of stretching his wings here.
Yeah, exactly. He's looking very leisurely, just meandering around the map, but actually Prophecy already called GG, so we're going to see a very quick win here from Effortless, kicking off the North American Dual Cup for Sunday.
There you go, guys. That is the first map indeed of this North American Cup. So we'll go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more action from the North American Cup right after this.